Here are solutions to homework set number 13 for ECE 463-663 Modern Control. This homework set looks at design of variable structure systems, VSS, or saturating controllers. Now, these type of controllers are very similar to what we've been doing before. It's using full state feedback. In this case, you have your input U is minus kx times x. The difference here is I treat an output sigma is c times x. C is basically your kx. When I do that, I get a transfer function from your input, in this case force, to displacement. I've got zeros and poles. The poles aren't going to change. That's the eigenvalues of the A matrix, the energy in the system. The zeros depend upon what I'm measuring. Pick C to place the zeros. As I crank up the feedback gains, the closed loop poles go to the zeros. So by specifying the zeros and cranking up the gain, I specify the closed loop response. And when I do that, I get a reduced order system. A fourth order plant now looks like a third order system. I've got 3 zeros. And those are invariant for nonlinearities, disturbances, modeling errors, stuff like that. Kind of a neat way to design controllers. In this case, I want to place the zeros, or the closed loop poles, at -2, whatever these roots are. Come up with a control law that does that. Well, the first thing I need to do is find C, or kx. Find C so that the zeros of the transfer function are at -2 and -0.5 plus minus j 1.3-ish. So to do that, I'll input the dynamics, my ABC matrix. Using Bhaskara, come up with a similarity transform to go to and from controller canonical form. T1 is the controllability matrix. T2 is function of characteristic polynomials. T3 is a flip matrix. There's the similarity transform. The closed loop polynomial that I want is s cubed plus 3s squared plus 4s plus 1. I'm using convolution of polynomials. This is the convolution of 2 plus s, that's this guy, times 2 plus s squared. Multiply those out. Multiplying polynomials is convolution. You can do that by hand, have MATLAB do it. Anyway, that's what I want. The feedback gain, these are the gains in controller canonical form. And my state variable form is just the gains times the similarity transform. So there's kx. And I can check my answer. If I do full state feedback times a large gain, the closed loop poles go to the open loop zeros. So I've got 4 poles. This one's going to minus infinity. There is 1 pole, minus 0.5 plus j 1.4 conjugate, and -2. This goes to infinity, they get there. So it looks like the zeros are correct. Kx is correct. Okay, once I find kx, check your step response on the linear system. So here I have my gain kx. I'm going to run for 29 seconds. My set point is a step input. My input is -10 times the sign, that's +1 minus 1, times of kx times x, or x minus reference. Integrate in time. Well, there's dx. Integrate, move forward in time, repeat. Here's your step response. And here's the input. It's chattering between -10 and +10. That's characteristic of variable structure systems, bang-bang control. Try that on the nonlinear model. And here I'm actually going to show that. It shows up a little bit better. For the nonlinear model, here's the VSS control. This is for the linear system. That's for the nonlinear system. If I simulate that, there's my output behaving pretty much the way I want. Due to the chatter, the nonlinearities don't really matter. Modeling errors don't matter. As long as they're bounded by ±10, their effect, the control law will take care of it. And to get this to work, I actually decrease the sampling size down to 0.001. I'm displaying every 50th iteration to make it run faster. And there's your input, a lot of chatter. Again, that looks almost like the linear system. This is for the linear system. It's almost the same. The nonlinear system actually takes into account sines, cosines, gravity forces, Coriolis forces, stuff like that. For this one, it's moving slow enough that the nonlinearities, well, they're not significant enough. The chattering actually takes care of them. That's a bang-bang controller. A problem with bang-bang control is the chatter of the input. So here the input is chattering between -10 and +10. Where I pulled out the number 10 is just trying to bound. What does the input have to be to get this kind of response? If I switch over to a saturating controller, a saturating control is almost identical to a bang-bang controller. With the bang-bang controller, this is your kx times x. At 0, anything positive, it goes to +10. Anything negative goes to -10. That's a bang-bang controller. Saturating controller is almost the same, but instead of having an infinite slope at the origin, just has a high slope at the origin. So one way to implement that is same feedback controller, same C, same zeros, same control law, just do a limit function rather than a sine function. In simulation, all I do is, instead of doing 10 times the sine plus -1, do the input times a number, large number, that's the slope of that line, clipped at -10 to +10. So for the linear model, that's going to look like this. Because actually linear dynamics, the display is kind of showing what the variables would look like. This ignores Coriolis forces, gravity forces, stuff like that. Strictly linear system. What the saturating controller does is it's almost the same as a bang-bang control. Output looks almost identical. But the difference is, instead of the input chattering from -10 to +10, it kind of shows what is the average of that chatter. And as I make this go higher and higher, it looks more and more like a bang-bang control. As that gain goes to infinity, I have the sine function. It is a bang-bang controller. In terms of where the -10, +10 comes into play, you can kind of do it this way and see what does the input have to be. And here, ±5 would probably work. ±10 definitely is enough to take into account what the input needs to be. That's for the linear system. If I try a nonlinear system, it's going to look almost the same. So that's a bang-bang controller and a saturating controller, really almost identical to what we've been doing. I've got my full state feedback, use -kx times x. The difference, though, is instead of placing the closed loop poles, I'm placing the zeros. Pick kx to place the zeros. Then I crank up the gain, forcing the open loop poles to go to the zeros, either as a gain of infinity, that's a bang-bang controller, or just a high gain, saturating controller. Gives me a reduced order system. This now looks like I've got 3 poles where the 3 zeros are. There's actually a 4th pole, it's so fast, it's really fast. Looks like a 3rd order system. And I either have chattering input for bang-bang control or saturating control, cleaner input. And that is homework set number 13 for modern control.